welcome back to the channel. I know it's weird not seeing me at my desk. It's weird seeing me sitting in a car. And I thought it would be fun today for you guys to kind of get to know me, okay? I know so much about you guys. I do personal readings for you guys. I know some of the most intimate details of your lives. And I've always kind of thought it was weird to have this like disconnect with a reader. I feel like sitting at the desk sometimes can feel a little bit stuffy, and you know, why not let you guys get to know me? I'm sitting here trying to guide you guys through life, and you know, why take advice from someone that you don't really even know? So why don't we have some fun today? I'm going to take you inside the store with me, and let's see what kind of fun Halloween items we can find today together and let you guys be a part of the process. Let's go. Hello arrows, and welcome back to the channel. Hi if you're new here, and welcome. This week, following my Halloween series, my favorite time of year, I thought it would be fun to do some like jack-o'-lanterns. Which jack-o'-lantern are you most drawn to? And if you can't choose, no worries. We're gonna pull some zodiac signs here in a minute. But I thought it would be fun because we took the kiddos to a pumpkin patch this weekend, and we got some pumpkins and did some fun things, and my mother-in-law came over and we carved some pumpkins and painted them. And so I'm sure all of you are getting ready to paint or carve your pumpkins. I'd love to see them if you want to show me. And also always head over to my Facebook page because I get a little bit more personal over there, okay? So head over to my Facebook page and like the Straight Arrow Tarot if you want to see more personal details about my life. And yeah, let's just jump right into pile sorting. So for pile number 1, we have a white jack-o'-lantern. How stinking cute. And you can even turn it on. So cute. So pile number 1, if that's the pumpkin you are most drawn to. For pile number 2, which is the first pumpkin I started out with, and it was almost meant to be because I had this pumpkin and then I was in the store and there was these 2 pumpkins that I saw, and I was like, I like that idea. So for pile number 2, we have the purple pumpkin. Now this one doesn't work as well. I have to hold it down. But yeah, this one is pile number 2. Purple's my favorite color. So yeah, I had this one. Now I have 2 new ones. So that's cute. And for pile number 3, we have the black kitty cat pumpkin. That one's cute as well. I love all 3 of them. They're so stinking cute. So whichever pumpkin you feel most drawn to will be the pile for you, and the timestamp will be down in the description box below, okay? But if you like to choose your piles based off zodiac, we're going to start sorting them now, okay? So for pile number 1, we have, whoa, we have Sagittarius. We have, let's see, pile number 1, Zodiac. Ooh, these 2 wanted to come out, and this one. So we have Pisces, We have Capricorn. And we have Aries. For pile number 1. For pile number 2, the purple pumpkin. Whoa, that one flipped over and this one stayed in my hand. We have Virgo. We have Libra. Let's see, what other zodiacs for pile number 2? We have Cancer. And we have Aquarius. Okay. So this one wants to pop out right away for pile number 3. I definitely think this is the zodiac sign for pile number 3. So we have Taurus. We have Leo. We have Scorpio. And we have Gemini. Beautiful. So whichever pile you feel most drawn to, okay? Or if you want to choose using your zodiac sign, then your timestamp will be down in the description box below. Sometimes I like to do my zodiac pile and then do one that I'm drawn to. It is completely up to you. And as always, take what resonates and leave what doesn't. It may not be meant for you, okay? It might be meant for someone else. And I will see you guys in your readings. Bye, guys. Hi, pile number 1, and welcome to your reading. If you chose this pile, you chose it based off zodiac, and you're a Sagittarius, Pisces, Capricorn, or Aries, or you chose it based off of intuition, and you chose it using the white jack-o'-lantern. So right away, jack-o'-lanterns were known back in the day to kind of ward off evil. People would carve them and make these scary faces, and it was like good luck to ward off evil spirits and, you know, bad omens, things like that. So I think it's, excuse me, I think it's interesting that you picked a white one, okay? Because, it kind of symbolizes like purity, right? So it's like cleansing, I would think. But let's see. Okay, we won't know. So I'm going to turn this off though, just so it doesn't distract certain people. Some people might get distracted by it, so I thought it would be cool to have in the beginning of the video, but I don't want someone to be distracted during the reading. So we'll give the oracle cards a quick shuffle, and we'll pull out an oracle card just to get some clarification on what you might be going through. Sword, make a change. Okay, she's quite literally like chopping her hair off. Let's see. You still see it? Yeah. Okay. So make a change. Let's see. Let's give the tarot cards a shuffle. And if you're interested in any of the decks that I use, I always list them down below. If I forget, sometimes I forget, not usually, but if I do, just leave a comment and I'll list it. Let's see. Pile number 1. What guidance can we get for pile number 1? This one wants to stay in my hand. So let's see. The 9 of Pumpkins. Okay. So you have the 9 of Pumpkins for your first card. You have the 5 of Bats. Interesting. You have the 9 of Bats. you have the Strength card. She's like looking the lion straight in the mouth. She's not scared. Look at the infinity symbols. You have the Six of Bats. Okay. All right. So what this is telling me, honestly, with your oracle card, with make a change, it's kind of with the white pumpkin, it's like purifying something, I feel, because with the Nine of Pumpkins, okay, that's the Pentacles in this deck, and it's kind of showing that you have the resources around you. As I always say, this is a general reading, so whether this is career, love, resources is whatever it is to that person, okay? So you have the Nine of Pumpkins, okay? So you have the resources around you. You've grown these resources, and you have universal support, especially with this black cat, okay? It pops up everywhere. The universe is supporting you, okay? And it's like what I'm seeing, okay, with the Five of Bats here too, is the bats in this deck are swords, okay? And the swords are all in the mind. The Five of Bats is showing me that there's something that, like, you're not seeing the other side to mentally, okay? It's like you're protecting these resources, and it might even be wounding people, because maybe you're staying safeguarded, okay? They're showing this heartbreak in your mind. The bats are swords, and swords are always in the mind, and she's like creating this own heartbreak. She's crying alone. She's got the sun here that's showing like the universal support in this, okay? And you can quite literally see, like, you have the strength to look whatever this is in the face. I feel like it's a change that you might not want to make because you know it's going to be hard. Because the Six of Bats is quite literally like sending away an energy. Some sort of energy needs to be sent out of your life right now. It's like that purification out of your life. Yeah, the Knight of Imps, and you'll be able to like move that energy. The imps in this deck are wands. Oh, Six of Bats is that. Oh, I'm sorry. The Six of Bats. So that's the Six of Swords. So that's in your mind. I'm so sorry. For some reason, my brain connected this as a wand. So that's interesting. And then I pulled the Knight of Imps. So it's like, I think I made that mistake on purpose, because it's like you need to learn, like, mentally that you are capable of pulling your energy and creating this, okay? Make the change and create it. It's like you have the resources. And this has been popping up for quite a while now in these readings, needing to like actually make that change, like making that mental change, finding the strength to like move your energy. With the Knight of Imps, it's like moving your energy away from this, like moving your energy away from, and like shifting your mindset with the Six of Bats, okay? Why do you have this mind frame though? Because you have the resources. That's intriguing to me. You have the resources. It's like, make a change. Is this just in your mind, or what is this? Can I have some clarification on what the swords are all about? Is it about moving energy? Is it about moving resources? Okay. So let's see. What do you need to move though? The Knight of Imps is like moving energy, like moving something. The Six of Bats is like leaving a mind frame, leaving something. So let's see. We have Justice. Okay. Queen of Pumpkins. the Six of Ghosts. Oh, I'm so sorry if you haven't been seeing your cards very well. My goodness. It's kind of dark in here today. We have Temperance. And we have the Seven of Bats. Okay. Yeah, it's like, okay, so with the Justice card, this is faded. Like this is meant to happen for you, and it's like quite literally make that change for this to flow. Okay, the Queen of Pumpkins is the Queen of Pentacles. It's like she's holding her resources, and it's like making that change that you know that you need to make. And the Six of Ghosts is cups in the deck, okay? It's that emotional fulfillment. You can see the ghost handing flowers, and they're all happy, and they're like, oh, look it. And it's like, the Temperance is like balancing. And you can see quite literally, she's like concocting a potion. She's like getting everything together, and it's like Seven of Bats is sending away that mental mind frame. Like, saying I can do this. Like he's like quite literally like got everything in his bag. He's ready to go. These other bats, it's like the Seven of Bats is like seeing the other side. The Seven of Swords is like seeing the other side of things, and I feel like you're not you're creating this own mental heartbreak in your mind. You're not really believing that you can do this, and all of your cards are showing that you can. With the Strength card, it's like make that purification of your mind, I feel like. And I feel like that's why she's like cutting her hair. It's like she's chopping off the old and setting a new like kind of pure mind. Like, and I just noticed she's wearing a white headband, I believe. So it's like purifying your mindset and knowing that the universe holds you in this. It's like with the Justice card, you are meant to have this. Like the balance of like it's like quite literally fated for you. It's like, yeah. It's like balancing it, seeing the other side of things, like, so you can have that emotional fulfillment, like balancing yourself. Okay, pile number one, it's like purifying that mindset, make that change, just like do it, okay, like do it, so that like you can get to the Six of Ghosts, okay? That's what I'm seeing for you, is that quite literally the Nine of Pumpkins is like you have the resources. You're kind of safeguarding and holding all of these resources, and it might even be hurting people, to be honest. You have all of these resources, these bags, but you have the strength. Like it's so perplexing to me. It's like leave that mind frame, move your energy. Yeah. Balancing, creating. I see you literally creating, and I think it's funny you picked, or if you were drawn to the white pumpkin, or your zodiac landed on the white pumpkin. It's like you have a white base, you're starting out, like create that. Temperance is like balancing, and in this balancing act, she's creating something. She's got the knowledge, you have the resources. So it's quite perplexing to me, like why you're not, like, you have the strength. Is this an energy that you can't help? Is that what this Knight of Imps is? No, because the Knight of Imps is like moving your mind, like moving your energy away from that mind frame. The Nine of Bats, it's like you keep I don't deserve, maybe it's like you don't deserve this, or like not seeing the other side of things. Is this something that pile number 1 is creating? Is this work related? Because I definitely don't feel like this is relationship. Unless it's a new relationship. Maybe for a lot of you, it might be a new relationship starting out. The Knight of Pumpkins. You have the resources. Whoa. Page of Pumpkins. Pumpkins, pumpkins. I don't understand. The books again. Books. You're looking into creating something in your mind, and you're afraid that you're not going to be able to do it. Like you're looking to create something that you feel like you want to look at it and be like, look at what I created. It's going to be emotionally fulfilling to you. That's what I'm seeing, is like you want to create something and you're just not making that change. Like whether it's a relationship, whether it's moving somewhere, it could be applying to a college. Like I need to apply to this college. And you're just scared you're not going to achieve this. It's like you're going to be so happy, and you're going to, like, when you finally do get out of this mental mind frame, it's like you have the resources, you have the knowledge, the owl, like it's like you're staying stuck in this mental, like, I don't know if I can do this. And you can. Like, look it straight in the face, okay? You can do this. You have the support. Like, the little ghost is like, maybe for some of you it's emotional because there's a ghost in this card. So it could be relationships, definitely. It's like I see you're like creating something, you're researching something. And it's faded for you with the Justice card. Okay, pile number 1, keep creating, keep doing that. With the 7 of Bats, like keep on the right mind frame. Maybe you started creating something and maybe you're getting in your head that it's not going to work out for you. But yeah, that's what I see for you, okay? Like, the universe is supporting you in this, okay? If this is a new relationship beginning, or maybe something just went really wrong in your life and you're staying stuck down. Maybe you've just had a loss of some sort and you're really staying stuck in your mind and being like, I'm never going to be able to pull myself out of this. The universe is supporting you. You have the strength. You just have to keep on that positive mind frame, because we essentially manifest everything that we want, right? When you move your energy towards something and you think positively, think with the light and not the dark, you can really create a lot, okay? So that's what I'm seeing for you, pile number 1. Make that change, okay? With the Justice card here, and especially the Strength, okay? Like, it's faded for you. You have the strength to get through this, and just make the change that you need to do to continue to move forward with this, okay? And let's pull some angel oracles and moon oracles. We'll give it a quick shuffle and see what pops up, and then we'll pull some letters, okay? So let's see. I like to shuffle it real good just to kind of get, let's see, we have 799, shedding your old self. Okay, so that's really intriguing with the make the change, okay? Like, make that change, shed your old self. Let's see. The truth will be revealed. Okay. That's interesting. So maybe for some of you, it's like not necessarily your fault, okay? And you're just kind of waiting to make that change. And I could kind of explain why she's just sitting there waiting and not necessarily any of her hair has fallen to the floor yet. Okay, so maybe it's something that you just kind of have to wait for. Don't worry, okay? Keep waiting, keep being patient. It's meant and it's fated for you. Whatever this is that you're looking to create, and if you've started creating it, maybe, you know, you've started selling art and no one's really buying it right now, and you're like, why even buy? You know, it could be anything, but it's like, just keep moving forward with this, okay? The universe is supporting you in this. Take away any of the bad, okay? I think for some of you, it's maybe you're kind of stuck in a situation and you're just kind of waiting for it to get better. And it's like, make that change, because it's, unless you move your energy, it's just gonna stay put, right? So let's pull some letters though. Ah, two fell on the floor, so let's see what those two are. Gonna need to get my humidifier out, I think, soon. It's getting really dry. It's cold in New York. So we have E, we have H. Okay, let's see. Ooh, I right away see leave. Okay, maybe you're in a situation, leave that situation, okay? Stop going back to it. Maybe it's creating a lot of heartbreak, okay? There's, oh, I thought I had a W, but I don't. Let's see. Hike. Maybe some of you like hiking. Maybe some of you need to like to hike to clear your mind, and that's kind of like what you need to do, okay? Go on a hike, get outside, start to really shed and really think about what you're trying to create. And, you know, maybe some of you need to stay in your own lane, and not worry about other people, and just focus on what you're creating, what you're doing. You're making this change. Stay in your own lane. Don't worry about what other people think about you. You're not here to live your life for other people. Let's see. Maybe this is something you're going to create that's going to help heal you, okay? Maybe it's a new relationship that you just got out of a really bad one, and this new relationship feels healing, and you're not sure, and you're scared because you just had this bad situation. It will be healing to you, okay? Just don't lose hope, and just keep making those changes, okay? Every little step matters, whatever it is in your life, okay? Let's see. Let's see if I can... I see naive. Maybe you're is that how you spell it? Yeah, there we go. Maybe some of you are being a little naive and thinking that the situation might change on its own, and it's kind of like you need to make that change for this to balance out, okay? Either way, okay, just the universe is supporting you in this. I can't say that enough, because you have the 9 of Pumpkins. It's like all in the mind. Like that's what's really throwing me for a loop here, guys, is like it's mentally, like you need to learn to balance. Like you're researching, you're creating. There's books up here even, like you're researching something for some of you. Like just know, you know, it's like, it's perplexing me. It's like shedding your old self and the truth will be revealed. Like this will open up for you. That is what I'm seeing for you, pile number 1. Okay, and I also see the word love. Okay. Speak to yourself in love, pile number 1, and keep creating this. Keep moving. This isn't too good for you. Okay, keep making those changes. If this is a new relationship, if you're thinking about, you know, moving and you're like, I don't know, maybe you're starting to doubt it. Don't doubt it. The universe is supporting you in this, okay? You have to keep making those changes for it to happen, though, okay, pile number 1? And let me know down below if anything resonated, and also give the video a thumbs up if you like the video. If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe and become a part of the Arrow family. And I will see you guys on Friday. Don't forget to vote. I put out a weekly poll on Mondays when I put this video out, so don't forget to vote on my poll so you can have a chance to choose Friday's video. And I will see you guys on Friday. Bye, guys. Hi, pile number 2, and welcome to your reading. If you chose this pile, you chose it based off your zodiac sign, and you're a Virgo, Libra, Cancer, or Aquarius. Or you chose it based off intuition and you chose this little pumpkin. This one's a little like, it doesn't stay on because I've had it for a little while now. And to be honest, it was a little hard to stay on when I bought it. So I find that intriguing, that it never really stayed lit. And I find it intriguing that it's covered in glitter though. So, and it's getting everywhere, all over my fingers, but that's okay. I love it nonetheless. Purple is my favorite color. And let's pull some oracle cards and let's see what is in store for today's reading. Right away, purple kind of gives me the idea of like winning something maybe for some of you, or it gives me the idea of having that like compassion. It's also one of your chakras, right? So I think it's, this one's definitely speaking to me. Ooh, I don't know if YouTube's gonna, well, I don't see why not. We have a bitch fire, stand up for yourself. So interesting. It's like maybe that's why it won't light. That is really intriguing because it won't stay lit. It never really has. So it's like stand up for yourself. So that's interesting right away. It can, let's see. So can we have some guidance for pile number 2? Whoa. Okay. We have some more guidance for pile number 2. I feel these. I feel, oh, this one's coming out too. I felt that one, so I wanted to pull that one, but that one wanted to come out as well. So if we need to pull more cards, we can. So right away, you have the 9 of Pumpkins. So it's showing me that you're well balanced in your resources right away, like protecting them. You have the Moon. You have the Lobster right here, which I find intriguing. You have the White Castle in the background. It's interesting that the moon is so big in this moon. You could barely see the night. It's like that light, right? Like, interesting. You have the Knight of Imps, which is like moving your energy. You have the 8 of Pumpkins. It's like you've been working hard on this. Like whether this is a relationship, whether it's a career, these are always general readings, but I feel like there's something that you've been working hard on, resourcefully. A lot of you, I feel like this is career related. It's like you've been working on this, and it's time to kind of, like, with the Eight of, let's not get ahead of ourselves. So let's see. Eight of Imps, which is the Eight of Wands in this deck. The Page of Bats. You see the two bats? It's like a choice. There's energy going crazy. Like, you have the Emperor. It's like that constriction is like take control. The Emperor sits firm in what he sits strong and confident. He's powerful. The Page of Bats is like having the right mind frame for things, and like with the ghost here on his scarf, it's like emotionally fulfilling. Okay, the Page of Bats is like, and it's interesting to me, this Page of Bats has two. And it's interesting that there's the Eight of Imps. So I feel like this is like an outside kind of thing. It's not, it's like quite literally like stand up for yourself, whatever this is. Can I have some clarification on what the Eight of Imps is about? Can I have some clarification? Because it's like you've been working hard with the Eight of Pumpkins, like working really hard on this. You've been protecting your resources, and it's like there's this energy all over it in your life right now. The Four of Pumpkins, you've been planting your seeds, like, and something's constricting you. The Two of Ghosts. Two of Ghosts is the Two of Cups in this deck. So it's like that emotional bond between two people. So maybe you've been... What's the Two of Ghosts about? That's interesting. Six of Bats. Leaving an old mind frame. Bringing in the love. That's really intriguing because this energy is going all around, and it's like there's always two. So I feel like maybe, honestly, with this Bitchfire card, and it says stand up for yourself, I don't think it's face value. I think it's like maybe you've been standing up for yourself a little too much. Because it's like this, it's making this energy go back and forth. Like with the moon, it's like lifting that veil, okay? You're planting your seeds. You've got the right mind frame for this, okay, with the Page of Bats. But it's like you're still constricted here with the Emperor, okay? You're still constricted here. So I feel like quite literally, and what I imagine right now is with this card, this pumpkin won't glow, right? And I kind of feel like if you could just blow this out and transfer it to the, you know, like, hi, pile number 2. I'm so sorry about that. My battery died. But yeah, as I was saying, that's what I'm seeing is like almost like you're standing up for yourself a bit too much, because I feel like this is like energies in your life, because here with the Page of Bats, this is a unique Page of Bats, okay? Because usually the Page of Swords is just like one single, but the bats are representing the swords, so there's two swords in this picture, okay? So I'm feeling like there's, and you have energy going all around, and it almost looks as if some of them are holding swords too. So it could also be maybe this energy in your life is creating a lot of back and forth. But what I'm kind of seeing for you is kind of like grow in, like, with the Two of Cups, it could be about a connection coming in for some of you, but more so for me with this, it feels like bring in the community, okay? Like there's a double-headed snake right here, so it's kind of like, you know, we can all be snakes in certain aspects of life, right? We all have that kind of quality to us. Realistically, we have that choice we can make, and we've all done things that we're not proud of, okay? So maybe you've been wronged and you're kind of like staying stuck in that wrong. But what it's showing me, okay, is with the moon here, it's like that veil being lifted, okay, that light shining bright. With the Knight of Imps, it's like moving your energy to keep creating this instead of having all of this back and forth energy going on in your life. Like, kind of shift your mindset to the right mindset so you can kind of become you could be the emperor, but you don't need the chain right there, right? So just plant your seeds, bring in the community, and kind of send away that like negative kind of mindset is kind of what I'm seeing. Like, you have your your pumpkins here, which are pentacles, so you have the resources, like you have everything, and it's like sending the kind of like, you don't always need to stand up for yourself. And I quite literally feel like this should be like blown out and transferred to this pumpkin, you know, like to stay lit. And maybe if you always stay lit with light instead of always trying to stand up for yourself, or maybe you have a hard time, like, no, I'm not seeing you have a, no, you don't have a hard time seeing, no one's having a hard time seeing the other side of things. No. The moon. Yeah, actually, the moon is like the illusion. It's like, use the knowledge with the lobster, because it's making this energy go all back and forth in your life, okay? It's like sending that mind frame away. Yeah, that's what I'm seeing for you. That's quite, for some of you, like, so okay, so for some of you, it could be like a lot of energy, like maybe your life is chaotic and it's kind of making you more on the defense, okay? Maybe some of you aren't just like outrightly standing up for yourself, because I know I'm not a person that likes confrontation. I don't typically try to confront anyone. So it could be the fact that you're kind of safeguarded and you're on guard because you have all this stuff going on in your life, that it's kind of like keeping this like this energy going back and forth because you're kind of keeping yourself restricted. It's like, keep planting those seeds and bring in the community with the Two of Ghosts, okay? This Six of Bats is like sending away that mental mind frame of like, maybe you're staying on guard because you've been wronged in a past relationship and now you're starting a new one, and you're making this energy go back and forth because you have the resources, and I do see two, so maybe this is a new relationship for a lot of you. There's a lot of twos, and it's like creating this restriction, okay? That's what I'm seeing for you. It's like, and you can see all the castles in the back, like you can see your castle in the background, so that's interesting. The candles are lit here. I just noticed that too while reflecting. The candles are lit here. It's like lead yourself in light and love. Bring in the community and, you know, let go of that energy that's going all over the place. Don't restrict yourself anymore. Bring in the community. Keep planting those seeds. And it's fated for you, you know? Like, you create whatever you want, but if your energy is going all over the place, you need to kind of realign the energy. Maybe you have too much on your plate and it's time to say, you know what, maybe I don't need to do X, Y, and Z, you know? it's like the moon card is like quite literally lifting the veil and having the knowledge, and the pumpkin's like looking at the werewolf like, ah, like, you know, so it's like, and that's interesting. You know, you're going from like, so maybe not stand up for yourself as much. That's kind of what I'm seeing, honestly, is like surround yourself in that love. Don't have your guard up. Don't, like I just said, if it's a new relationship, like just let it flow. Don't be worried if it's gonna work out now or not, you know, just let it flow. Don't have your guard up. Keep your pumpkin lit. It's kind of what I'm seeing. So let's get you a moon card and an angel number card, and let's see. For pile number 2. Whoa, you got 2. So you have new opportunities. 1, 5, 1, 5. And you have all is going to be well. So that's what I'm seeing, is like maybe you're staying safeguarded. You're not necessarily meaning to stand up for yourself, but maybe you're on the defense because there's so much going on in your life, and maybe you've had to stand up for yourself in the past a lot, and you're not necessarily having to now, and it feels foreign to you. It feels weird to you. So you feel yourself on the defense when you're not necessarily meaning to be, is kind of what I'm feeling. New possibilities can happen. Yeah, it's like, as long as you create in love, anything is possible, right? That's like the general overall thing, is like when we carry ourselves in love, the energy aligns, right? And when you notice, when you carry yourself in love and positivity, things start to align. And we always want it to happen like that, you know, like we always want it to happen like that, but that's not how energy works. It takes time to move. You can't just move it right away. And that's what I'm seeing for you, is maybe not stay safe, so safeguarded, so you can let this positive energy flow, and just know with the like all is going to be well. Okay. New possibilities can happen, so maybe you're scared it's not going to happen for you. So I usually give a warning, sorry. So let's pull some letters and let's see what kind of letters for pile number 2. And as always, help me out down below if you see anything. Oh, I thought I saw simple, but I'm missing the L. You know, maybe it doesn't have to be, it really is simple. Like, just move your energy. It doesn't have to be this, like, you know, like, just move your energy. Kind of like see the moon, see the light, you know, and I think that's why you had such big, you know, it's like see the light, and maybe not so much stand up for yourself, okay? Just carry yourself in love and light, and that's how you move things. New, like, especially with these new opportunities and new possibilities, is I feel like a lot of you are starting something new, and maybe it's keeping you on guard a lot because you're, you know, let's see. Oh, I see. For some reason, I see whisper. So maybe for some of you, you've been hearing a lot of whispers behind your back or something. That's interesting. Oh, there's no H. That's not how you spell whisper. But maybe for some of you, you know, there's a lot of whispers behind your back, and you feel the need to stand up for yourself. Don't feed into the negativity, okay? You know what you're doing. Keep doing it, okay? tree. That's interesting. Maybe a tree is relevant to some of you. Let's see. I am having a hard time these last few pulls trying to put words together. I do not know why. Usually I'm really good at it. I haven't been pulling the greatest. Let's see. Can I have any last messages for pile number 2, please? Can I have any last messages for pile number 2? Let's see. I am blanking. This is crazy. Boom. I don't know what that has anything to do with it, but maybe everything's going boom right now and it's having an effect on you. I see steer. Okay, now my brain's clicking. Steer. Okay, steer your ship. Don't fight back with this negativity, okay? Yeah, steer your own ship, okay? And if you liked today's video, then give it a thumbs up. Okay, if you're new here, I hope you consider joining the Arrow family down below by subscribing. And make sure you look out for my poll that I released today with today's video. And I will see you guys on Friday. Make sure you vote on the poll so that you have a chance to be a part of Friday's video on what you want it to be. And I will see you guys Friday. Bye. Hi, pile number 3, and welcome to your reading. If you chose this pile, you chose it based off your zodiac sign, and you're a Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, or Gemini. Or you chose it based off intuition, and you chose it using this little black cat jack-o'-lantern, so cute with the bow. And right away it kind of makes me think of like having good luck, you know, like having that universal support. But what's interesting is this little bow tie. So when I think of a bow tie, I kind of think of maybe like constriction on like saying something, but I don't know. We won't know until we pull out of our oracle deck. So let's give our oracle deck a shuffle. And this little kitty cat jack-o'-lantern is just so stinking cute. Like, I'll be honest, my daughter's probably gonna wind up with it after, but I'm gonna turn this off just so it doesn't distract anybody. I just thought it was cute for the beginning of the video. So let's give the deck a shuffle and let's see what kind of guidance we can get for you right now, okay? Let's see, for pile number 3, can I have some guidance for pile number 3? Oh! Storm. Every hurricane comes to an end. Interesting. Well, let's see. Let's give the tarot cards a shuffle and let's see. Whoa. Those obviously want to come out, so we will take those. And I feel these. And these as well. I don't want to take too many to overwhelm the reading, but let's see. I'm feeling you definitely need all of these cards, though, because it seems like there's a storm you need to clear up. So let's see if we can get as much information as we can, okay? That's interesting. So maybe the black cat is representing spiritual guidance through this storm, okay? I don't think it's good luck. I think maybe there's good luck coming into your life after a storm. Let's see, though. You have the Seven of Bats. You have the Knight of Bats. You have the Seven of Ghosts. You have the Four of Pumpkins. You have the Page of Bats. Let's see if we can create more space. We have the Six of Bats. And you have the Wheel of Fortune. We'll take a look at these cards in a minute. I just want to take a minute to reflect on this because it's interesting to me. With the Seven of Bats, it's like not seeing the other side of, so it's like not seeing the other side, that this emotional fulfillment, like I feel like this is a storm that has already passed, okay? This is definitely a storm that's already passed. Yeah. Because it's like you're not able to see. With the Seven of Ghosts, it's like he's quite literally looking up at all the ghosts in this deck are cups, okay? So all of your cups are up here and he's looking up at them and he's almost not seeing the happiness that lays ahead. It's almost like illusionary with this spaceship here. He's kind of like, oh, look at that. That would be nice. And it's telling me with the Seven of Bats and the Knight of Bats that you're not like gonna see, you're not necessarily able to see the new beginning. Things have been really hard on you. This storm has felt like quite literally a hurricane to you. It's been very hard on you. I can see that. The Four of Pumpkins, it's like you've been kind of trying to like plant your seeds and kind of protect your resources. You're trying to do the best that you can and you're trying to keep your mental mind frame balanced with the Page of Bats, okay? You're trying to do everything that you possibly can. And with this mind frame, it's kind of like this mind frame is going to be sent away. Like, you're not even going to see this coming with the Wheel of Fortune. This is fated for you. And this cat, I think, if you were drawn to it or your zodiac sign landed on this cat, it's like the universe is supporting you in this with this black cat, okay? You have that spiritual guidance. The Wheel of Fortune is like quite literally showing a fated change, okay? And what's telling me is like you've been through a lot because there's like knives being thrown at you, okay? The Wheel of Fortune is usually a card of happiness, okay? It's like this elephant's here and he's like spinning them on the wheel and there's a little mouse down here. So it's like I feel like there's been this huge storm that's felt like literally a tornado because like, or a hurricane, I'm sorry. It's literally felt like a hurricane to you. You're like, when is this going to end? I don't know if it's going to end. Like it just feels like a hurricane to you. But with the Wheel of Fortune here, it's quite literally showing that the universe is supporting you, okay? Especially with the black cat. The black cat, a lot of people like typically associate them with bad luck, but that's in the spiritual world, no. It's great luck, it's abundance, it's having that spiritual guide with you that yeah, like the universe, your guides are guiding you through this. The universe is supporting you in this. Let's see, the Empress. Yeah, you're going to be on top. After this Wheel of Fortune happens, you have the Empress, the Four of Ghosts. Instead of daydreaming about it, that community is going to finally be brought in. And you're going to, like, as much as you've been beaten down, especially with this Four of Ghosts, okay? He's like sitting there and he's really beaten down, but that community is going to start to come in for you, okay? You have the Chariot, and it's going to move at full momentum and speed. The Chariot is quite literally like a rapid, like this is happening quick. And that's why I say I don't think you see it coming. Like you're not sure if it's like things are going to get better, and they are, okay? Whatever the situation is for you, it could be a loss of a job, it could be a loss of a spouse, and you're mourning that loss, and you're like, how can I ever get over this? You're going to have that emotional balance again. And there's a fated event coming in your life with the Wheel of Fortune, because you've been kind of on this like spinning wheel of like not knowing. The Empress is like, now you know. Now you know. The Empress sits firm. She has the apple. She has the knowledge. She sits firm in that. The Five of Ghosts. After not seeing what was right, like what's there, like emotionally you can't see yourself coming out of this. The Two of Pentacles, but you're balancing it. Like you're balancing it all just well, and you're not seeing that you're balancing it all just well. And the Nine of Imps, which is showing that energy quite literally starting to move with the Nine of Imps. All of, like, and that community is being brought in. These aren't like mean looking devils. They're all just standing there like waiting to help. And yeah, I feel like you're going to be like amazed by the help, especially like this help is coming with this pumpkin here, okay? Maybe some of you, I know there's a lot of people going through like unfortunately loss of homes and stuff due to storms, and there's a lot of natural disasters going on in the world nowadays. So maybe you're still trying to rebuild and you're like, I don't know how we're gonna do this. You're going to do it, okay? You got to kind of see the emotional aspect. Like, either way, this is happening for you with the Wheel of Fortune. It's happening. That community is going to be brought in. With the Chariot, it's going to move at full speed. Like, you're not going to see this coming. I straight out, like, you're not going to see it coming. And I almost feel like it's almost going to be unbelievable. Like, people are going to be like, you can release your emotions now, like you're fine, you're safe, and you're kind of like, I am, like, you're not going to be, because you're going to now know how to like balance everything, and that energy is going to flow a lot more smoother with the Nine of Imps. Like there's this fated event waiting for you, okay? With the Wheel of Fortune, it's meant to happen, especially after the storm, okay? Every hurricane comes to an end. Learn to dance in the puddles, I feel like, and let's pull an angel number and a moon oracle for you, and we'll pull some letters. Oh, that one fell right out. So let's see. We will get a square angel number. Let's see. We have 777. You are in alignment. Okay. And it says start connecting with others. Yeah, like start to open yourself back up, okay? Like this change is coming for you, and start bringing in the community. Like it doesn't have to be like that. You have that community around you. You're just kind of looking at it and you're kind of scared to but this change is coming for you, okay? Pile number 3, it's coming for you, and just make sure you're filling yourself with love, okay? Start connecting with others. this is fated. You're in alignment. It's fated. It's gonna happen. Every storm, sometimes you got to put your crown on and learn to dance in the puddles, right? Like, she's not particularly super happy because she's, you know, you've probably been beat down quite a bit by this, okay? But I do see that it is fated for you to come out of this, okay? I'm gonna shake up the letters now, so it might be loud. And as always, help me out down below. What letters do you see, okay? Let's see. I see can't right away. Maybe you feel like you can't do it. Okay. You can. Okay. It's like quite literally fated for you, actually. Let's see. What other letters? I've been struggling with this so much lately. I don't know why. Maybe I'm not pulling enough letters because I feel like I can't really pull together many words anymore. I'm not sure why. Let's see. I see that. I don't know why. Or there's Nate for some of you. Let's see. We have hat. Maybe you feel like you've been putting on a lot of hats and you're kind of like everything's just so crazy. It feels like a whirlwind, and it's like, you know, sit firm in knowing that change is coming for you. As rough as this has been, change is coming for you, okay? I do not know why my brain is just blanking right now. Let's see. I see Jody for some reason. So maybe a Jody is relevant. Maybe Jody's gonna come into your life. I see Jot. Maybe there's like been a lot of ideas you've been jotting down, and you know, you're kind of collecting your resources and figuring things out, okay? Maybe you don't know when this is, like, what you've been through is hard. Maybe you don't know when it's gonna change, and it's going to, okay? That change is coming. I see. Oh, I thought there was an H. I was gonna say attach. Maybe there's, you know, you need to start to attach yourself to people and, you know, start connecting with others. Maybe that's the community that you need to bring in. Instead of looking at that community, bring it in, okay? Then, dot, or do it, you know, do it. Then maybe maybe you need to dot some I's, cross some T's, you know, and that contract's coming for you. Maybe you've had a lot of really bad finances lately and you're trying and it's just like it's not ending. And to be honest, maybe quite literally a lot of you, this could be to do with the hurricanes that has been happening, and you're like, how am I going to rebuild? Like, the universe is going to support you in this, okay? Just know, like, it will happen. That J keeps standing out to me, and I don't know why. neat. I don't know why I see the word neat. Okay. But maybe, you know, you're worried about things being neat all the time, and it doesn't necessarily have to be like that. It's like, I don't know, man. I'm just reaching at this point. I can't come up with any other letters. I don't know why my brain is just farting on me today. Let's see, which... That doesn't really have anything to do with anything, but if you enjoyed the video, then give the video a thumbs up. If you're new to the channel, then make sure you join the Arrow family and subscribe to the channel. Make sure you look out for my polls that I put out every Monday with my video today so that you can vote for Friday's video, okay? Make sure you are a part of it so that you can help choose what Friday's video will be about. And I will see you guys Friday. Bye, guys.